Yo YouTubers, did you recognise the t-shirt? It's got buttons and everything. This is one of my old t-shirts. I'm down to the last. All the t-shirts are in the wash. I've got no t-shirts to wear. I've got to do hand washing, like. So instead, I'm watching my favourite beer reviewer on YouTube. It's Friday night at the you know, we're not allowed to go to pubs, are we? We're not allowed to go to pubs at the moment still. We're still under lockdown and all that. So I usually watch that, you know, Simon on the Stone the Crow virtual pub, right? And it's Friday, and I'm about to review a beer for you guys, right? Now, like I say, one of my viewers said to me, you know, why are you doing advertising beers? But you got to understand, it's my only pleasure, mate, right? You're watching this one, like, I've always loved beer since I was a kid, like, right? And I'm trying since I was a kid, like, and I'm just capturing first-time experiences. Do you know what I mean? That's basically what I'm doing. I don't get paid. I don't get any freebies or nothing like that. I don't monetize my channel apart from the cover versions. None of it's monetized. Do you know what I mean? The cover versions I do, the songs I do, they get automatically monetized, right? So I'm not profiteering. I don't make any money. So you've got to bear with me on that one. Like, I'm throwing out as many beer reviews as I can because I'm stocking them up, and then they go up very slowly in views. And once I've got like quite a few out there, like, I'm gonna be taking a break and dieting soon. You know what I mean? But while this lockdown thing's on, you know, I'm just like my own man. I can't really shake it off, really. But anyway, we've got a really interesting beer to review tonight, right? Another real first-time experience. The magnets on my head took me right back to the bottle shop up the road that I found, you know, like a bottle shop that gets beers from Germany, Belgium, France, I don't know. There's beers from all over the world there, and I've never seen most of them. I just don't know what I'm looking at, you know what I mean, guys? So I bought a couple of favourites that I've tried already, you know, stocked them, you know. I'm going to start saving them, you know, for my own, you know, for my own pleasure and that, like, you know what I mean? In case I bring any call girls home with me or escorts or anything, right? And, so I'm getting as many beers as I can that I just don't even know what they are, you know what I mean? I've never seen them before, and I've got like a nice German beer to review. I checked it out before. The only people that reviewed this beer are German people, right? I don't know, I just picked it off the shelf, you know what I mean? I'm just picking these things off the shelf and going, I'll try it, like. I don't know how much it was, be about £4, I think, or £3 something, I'm not sure, right? Got it from a bottle shop, so it's a little bit extra, right? And I don't know. But anyway, let's get on with it. Okay. Drum roll. I mean, it's Unertl. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Unertl. And that's Ursud. Strangest names on it. Ursud. Unertl Ursud from Germany, right? And look, it's got one of them things on, like a Grolsch or whatever, like, right? Or the champagne thing, like. And this brewery's been around since 1800, apparently. And I think, I tried to understand the review I watched earlier to check it out. There's no label on the back. I think it's some kind of wheat beer or rice beer, and it's a bock or something. I'm not sure, like, you know, bock or dark beer or something. I haven't got a clue what these things are, guys. I know when he poured it out, it was dark, and, you know, so. Now, I'll try and read it, like, in German, but there's not a word of English on it, you know what I mean? I haven't got a clue on. Anyway, it's what is it? 5.8%. And there's like a Prussian, see the old Prussian soldiers on it. It's about it's got something to do with some civilian battle or something in the days of, you know, the Waterloo type years, you know, 1800s. You see like the Prussian guards on it, like I think they're supposed to be Prussian. I'm not sure whether French or Prussian, like I'm not sure, like I don't know what's going on there. Or there was like civilians who defended themselves against Napoleon or something, I don't know. Ursud. Oh my word, what's that say? Especially Avisé by I can't read it, I don't know what it says. I can't read it, I'll let you read it yourselves if you want to read it, like. If any of you speak German, you know, see if you can understand that, like what it says under there, Ursud. Right. Right. If you hear sound in the background, sort of briefly listening to this, you know, Simon's beer thing, right. Now look at that word there, it's like, I think it actually says, Erin, Erinnerungsstrunk. Erinnerungsstrunk. De Weibrau aus Haag. And I think it's Hef hops. It says Weizenmalz, Gerstenmalz, Zutaten Wasser. I mean, you know, you should be able to read it yourselves. Like, it's interesting, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it's a totally German beer. I haven't got a clue. And it says on it there, like it says, Anti-Lieden der. I can't read it. Something 3rd of December 1800. If you can read that yourselves, you see where it's all done in Gothic German writing. And I don't even know when I go in the shop. I'm not blind, you know, like blinded like by science kind of thing. When I walk in and I look at all these things on the shelf, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm thinking, what should I buy? I haven't got a clue, you know what I mean? I'm about choosing things really interesting that I think I've never seen on YouTube by chance or anything, you know what I mean? So I think, let's give it a go, alright? But honestly, man, you know, my friend who watches from America, I don't get any, you know, like any credits for this, like money or nothing. I'm not doing any advertising. I'm merely sharing my beer experiences, do you know what I mean? Alright, let's get on with it. Look at that, it's one of those proper pop tops. So, you know, I have got some speeches lined up, guys, but I'm sort of trying to do a thesis, you know, the cobblestone speeches and that, like it's leading to things, leading to about the moon and stuff like that, you see, you know, I did talk about the moon landings, didn't I? And you've got to realise I've got quite a lot of details to reveal, and it's kind of complicated, really, you know. I mean, I'm sure that I've already got the Vatican trying to kill me already, like, you know what I mean? Because of things I've been saying, like, well, let's get it open here, let's see what we've got, because this is, you know, what it is. Now, let's see if it pops, alright. I'm scared of these tops in case it does something bad, like. What do you do? I don't even know. You push it forward, like. Oh shit. Oh no. It's alright. A bit leaked out. It popped open like a champagne thing. And, oh man, it smells good. I just spilled spit on the floor, just go and get a cloth. It popped out. Not too much, I thought it was all going to go out there, you know what I mean? You hear the loudness of that? Oh man. I'll just get a cloth. Right. Now, if you want to check this beer out yourselves on another review, I hate wasting beer, you know what I mean? Like that's oops. That's oops with a capital O, that mate. Right, oh, it smells amazing. Now, if you want to check the other person that reviewed this, that I checked, well, I just watched one, all of them are in German, you know what I mean? So I put the subtitles on, and I put auto translate on and everything. And you know, it's like all the words are in the wrong order and everything, like, so it was like, but this guy, this German dude, he was like, probably religious about his beer, so he took ages to explain what was going on, like. So I haven't got a clue what to expect, to be honest, like. So let's go. Not a proper glass. Let's go, let's just get it out. I don't want it to have a big head, to be honest, like. I feel like a right bellend talking to this camera, you know. So you can get it all in there from the bottle. It's quite a big bottle. I didn't get a receipt and off, and I'm mad. And I was like, oh, another thing is, you know, the last time I went in there, they gave me a loyalty card. And I completely forgot I had it in my pocket. You know, a loyalty card. And if you spend over a tenner, they put a stamp on this card. Wow, it's real. Oh, it's real ceramic, man. It's not plastic. Brilliant, look. Proper ceramic top, like. Not plastic. So that's a good sign. Alright, now I think this is a kind of wheat beer kind of thing, so you give it a bit of a, you know, get everything out of there, like. I'm totally sober, by the way, like, folks. Ooh. I'm totally sober. I've got more beers to drink while I watch I'll do this review and then I'll watch the, you know, the Stone the Crow's virtual pub. It's like going to the pub, you know what I mean? Getting lonely on my own, you know what I'm saying? Getting fed up being on my own, drinking on my own and stuff. It's dead boring, like. Okay, I'll see if we can get some more out of that. There's definitely something in there, mate. That top's doing me head in. It's like dark. Smells like an old school. Almost smells like stout, actually. There you go. I love these bottles because if you ever get into homebrew, do you know what I mean? You can use them again, can't you, for homebrews, you get me? Like, that's why I like these things. Because I might be starting my own homebrew soon, you know what I mean, guys? I'll be really interested in the roller coaster ride beer, man. So, yeah. There you go, what's it? Unertl. How do you pronounce that? Unertl Ursud. Right, okay. Let's get on with the beer. Loads of beer on the floor now. Didn't expect that, like. Should have chilled it for a bit longer, I think. Alright, man, let's see. Look at that. It's black. I think they call it a bock, don't they, or something? I'm not sure. I don't even know what this is. If anyone knows, tell me. Like, it looks like Guinness, but I mean, very, very black. Hold up to light. Yeah, it's dark red. Dark red. I'll just do something, guys. Hold on. Oh, it's sticky. Right, I've got my power bank. Right, it's got a torch on it. Right, so look, you can see through it. There you go. You can see that's red. Very dark red, like Guinness. Very dark red, but it looks black. Switch the power bank off. That's when I go busking, by the way. If I go busking. You know, the way things are going, I don't know what's going to happen, like. I'll end up jumping off Mount Snowdon or something. Alright. It reminds me of the smell of Guinness, right? Almost sweet and fruity and just like plums, but very old school, full on German beer. What do you say in German, like? Up Heliar, the Viking German. I have actually got Danish blood, you know, so apparently Danish royalty. Hold on, just got to close the door. Just got to close the door. I'm trying to be as quick as I can with this, like, right, so within 15 minutes, like. So anyway, that's the best description I can give. I basically haven't got a clue what I'm drinking here, to be honest. I'll do a little close up of the label again, like, so you can see it. There's just a bit, well, I think you've probably seen it, like. And alright, let's make sure we get every drag. Yeah. It's weird, I'll show you the cum shot because of this, like, you can see the wheat. You see the way it's stained the froth. Lovely white foam. Kind of, you see that, like, that's where the little droplets of wheat have gone in. I think it is anyway, you don't know. I can't even understand the word on the bottle, like. Oh man. They've got so many beers I've never seen before in my life. This reminds me of when I was a kid. You know what I mean? The smell of beers when I was a child, like. Which always takes me back. Alright, we're ready to dive in. Like I say, the smell. Does remind me of other beers, but Guinness especially, like a stout. Okay, Up Heliar. Wow, really sweet. Really sweet. Didn't expect that. I mean, oh wow, that's weird. It's like a fizzy drink, like it's that sweet, like black currant juice or something, like I say, it's 5.8%, but it's bewilderingly sweet. It tastes proper sweet. A bit of a nutty taste. Wow, it's sparkly and sweet. Smooth, hardly any fizz, not gassy at all. Oh, it's delightful, that. Like, if I was in a pub, say I was in Germany and someone, you know, you just bought it randomly and you know, you drank this in a pub, you could definitely enjoy it straight away. But it's like a tingly sweet. Tingly sweet, it's like, it's even getting the aromas. Now the foam has gone a bit. I mean, look at that, man. Listen. It's almost like Coca-Cola or something, isn't it? That's what it is. It's almost sickly sweet, but in the nicest way. You can see its quality. And I'm feeling warm already, like. Wow. It's nothing like a Belgian beer. It is like almost like there's like some like black currant in there or something, but it's, I'm trying to nail it, like it's got a bit of toffee and like sweet toffee kind of flavour to it, like raisins. You know, raisins, grapes. Oh, getting the warmth from that. Oh my word, that's good, like, just getting there, like, you know what I mean? Oh man. It's like a fizzy wine. By the way, if anyone watches this and you're not into alcohol, right, just buy alcohol-free beers. You know what I mean? Certain makes and that, like, and but if you don't drink, I raise my glass to you. I've gone in and out of drinking. I can take it or leave it, guys. Yeah, but I really enjoy doing these reviews. If you know what I mean, I'm getting sort of addicted to it. Like, not addicted to drinking, to the reviews. Alright, let's keep going, man. Oh man, like a full-bodied. Reminds me of cough sweets, but not too mentally or anything like that. There used to be these sweets, cough cups or whatever, like, they were like round, black, sort of, and in the centre they were chewy. Do you remember them? They were like round sweets, and they were like sort of crunchy, hard-boiled sweets, and in the centre, I think they were called cough cups. Bit like that, like a mentally, like, oh, wow, I'm shocked. I expected this to be bitter, and I was expecting it to be quite bitter and nutty. It is kind of nutty, but it's really sweet. Deliciously sweet. My dad would have loved this. I know my dad had a sweet tooth. I haven't got a sweet tooth anymore. I don't have sugar in my tea and anything like that. The only sugar I get is in beers or whatever. Beers or the odd bar of chocolate when I've had munchies or something. Oh man, that is, but a taste alone, that's delightful. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really, it's not about the taste with me, it's about the hit and the vibe and the warmth and the merriment, right? But on taste alone, that is just, oh, that's too much. That'd be like, you'd throw that down like it was nothing in a pub, like. It is delightful. Okay. I'm waiting for the head to fade a bit, like, so you can. Oh man, it's shocking that, like. It reminds me. Oh, I can't think what it reminds me of, all the things. It's loads of things, loads of little flavours, like black currants. Oh man. It's like black currant juice in a way, like. Okay. Just a little reminder of what I'm doing. Don't do slugs, kids. Don't do slugs. Gordon Bennett, that is delicious. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it. When I saw the guy reviewing it on YouTube, the German dude reviewing it in German, I was thinking, I don't think I'm going to enjoy that at all when I open it, like, and I drink it, like. So I did it first, you know what I mean? I got a couple to review. I'm not doing them tonight. I've got beers to drink tonight, what I've already reviewed, kind of thing. But I've got 3 beers to review, you know what I mean? I'll do them over the week. But it's very sticky. I mean, the bits that spilled out, it's sticky like toffee. My hand's sticking to the bottle. It's a sticky beer. Very sticky. Oh, there's something happening there, mate. There's something happening. There's something happening. Yeah. It is like a Belgian beer. It does. It tastes like a Belgian double or something, right? Or a blonde even. The bready Belgian flavour, but the sweetness cuts through. Oh, it's weird. It's like a pudding. It's like currants, raisins. I absolutely love it. I didn't expect to like this. Right, see if we can get the head to fade, like, look at that, man. See, you can clearly see its quality, like. I don't know how much I paid for this, because I didn't ask, like, I just sort of, I take a few of them to the counter, and I bought 6 beers in total, right, guys, and 3 of them I've already tried. You know, that strong Castile beer. I bought 3 of them, and I bought 3 other beers to review specially. But don't ask the price or nothing. I just buy them, and I've got a sort of rough guesstimate of like what they're gonna be. And it's about 25 quid or something for 6 beers. You know what I mean? So they're not cheap. But you know, I don't do anything else at the moment. You know what I mean? I'm just, oh, look at that. You can clearly see that's quality, can't you? I'll let you judge for yourselves on that one, you know. Any beer connoisseurs. If you've got a sweet tooth, you definitely love this. But it's not like sickly sweet. It's delightfully sweet. I mean, it's like dead smooth on the palate. Very much like a Belgian beer, like smooth Belgian sort of Belgian blonde almost. And there's almost an apricot-y flavour in there, but just I don't know what to call it. Oh, what is it? I'm feeling absolutely fantastic, if you know what I mean. It's going to my head, and let's get the cum shot halfway down, like. You can see that it's black. Looks black. It's just, oh my word, looks like coffee, doesn't it? Looks like a cup of coffee. It's like a black coffee. But it is red. Wow, I could be the first person to review this in English, to be honest, guys. I don't think of it, you see. I normally get home and I hope other people have reviewed it so that I can check it out myself. It's like a video game. I go in, pick a bottle off the shelf, come back, and then I'll do a search in YouTube, you know, because it's all like, man, I don't even know what it means, you know. I'll say, wonder if anyone else has reviewed them, what it means, like. But yeah, that's absolutely delightful, to be honest. I've got to say, I didn't expect that, like. Didn't expect it to be that nice. The aroma's just there all right through. Oh, it's gorgeously appetising. It's like a soft drink. It's like a soft drink, but the warmth of a nice alcoholic beverage, like. Oh man. If I ever get out and tour, you know what I mean? I got my letter the other week, you know, to get me COVID jab and all that, right? And I was like, I don't need it, you know, I'm actually immune. I think I had a mild version of it when it all started, like a cold. So I don't really need it, you see. I'm never going to get it, and I'm never likely to infect anybody else. But they might not let us travel, might they, guys, you know what I mean? So I might have to use me Dom 1 double to just get the jab, to get the pass, just to be able to go abroad again or whatever, like, you know, because I want to play all over Europe, you know what I mean? Look at that. It's almost, you can see. Delightful. This is one of those pleasant surprises in beer that you just don't expect, really. Now that I've spoiled it for you, though, if you go out and, like I said, I got it from a bottle shop, you know. What are we on? Oh my word, 28 minutes already. Okay. Yeah, it's like Belgian meets sugary sweet. It's the only way I can describe it. The Germans must have a sweet tooth, mustn't they? Deutschlander und sweeten Tufen. Deutschland, sweet tooth. Oh, it's gorgeous, to be honest. Like, I like that. It's like deceptively sweet. 29 minutes, alright. I only get up to half an hour, like, so I'm not throwing it down like I normally do. I almost have anyway, haven't I? Again, I'm watching the pub. Yeah, Belgium with a delightful sweet, like raisins and grapes. highly recommend it. Without a doubt, a 10 out of 10. Without a doubt, a 10 out of 10. Quality bottle, you can use it for homebrew later on. And that's proper ceramic, by the way, it's not plastic. You know? So there you go, it's a new one, isn't it? Hopefully, for anybody in English. And angle. Okay, cheers, thanks for watching. I'll be back.